Hello dear friends, welcome to the video. Here today we are in Deva. We have a ritual for the New Year's celebration, and what I would like to talk to you about is the 5 ways, shamanic ways, to transform your life and go from where you are to where you want to be in the new year, but also in general in your life. So, according to the ancient knowledge of shamans, the first thing one has to do in order to take his life in his own hands and direct it to where he wants to direct it is to develop what is called in shamanism the dream body, or the etheric body, in other words. What is this? This is our ability to sense the subtle world, as it's called, or the world of dreams. For example, when we dream in the night, when we see dreams, what is happening there, what we are sensing in our dreams, we are sensing it with this etheric or dream body. So we have this kind of energetic body that can sense things around us, and also in sensing the world during the dreams. This is very important because if we want to understand in a deeper sense what is missing in our life, or what we are doing wrong, or how to move forward, we need to develop this sensitivity, a kind of sensitivity that will make us recognize in a subtle way how things are happening to us. This gives us ability to see beyond what is obvious, beyond what is logical obvious, and beyond the mind, to start having this kind of intuitive feeling energetically, to understand how we should move, how we should navigate our life, and to feel the result that is waiting for us. And in order to develop the etheric body, there are many techniques and practices from ancient times. One of these ways is communication with nature, because nature is full of this energy that creates the etheric body, or the dream body, as we said. And other techniques, the most important of all is to understand how to not lose energy through suffering, negative communication, negative thoughts. And if we will accumulate more and more energy, then in some moment we can direct this through specific techniques of meditation to develop this etheric body, this dream body, which will give us in its turn the ability to sense the world around us and ourselves in a more subtle way. The second way to transform your life through shamanic understanding is what is called to erase your past, or erase your personal history. Because the past in shamanism is like a demon that eats our consciousness. So identification comes from the past. Everything that we have become until now, it is the result of the past training, the past education. So in this moment that we are talking, for example, you are the result of your past. So the thing is like this: if we want to transform our life to become something different, if we want to change, then we have to go beyond what we are until now. Yes, because the more we are the result of our past, the more difficult it is to change. So you have somehow to disconnect from your past, from who you have become, if you want to become somebody else that you want to be. Our negative habits, habits of character and behavior, all these things come from the past. So there is a shamanic technique to somehow disconnect from the past, and I will talk to you a little further about this. It's very important for everyone who wants to change his life to learn how to disassociate from his past. Another shamanic way, very important, that will help us to transform our life, is to develop what is called in shamanism the soul kut. The soul kut, it is the vital energy that we have. This vital energy is like a battery of life that goes into all our actions. So if you want to achieve anything in any way. If you want to work with yourself in any way, you need to have energy of life. If, for example, you are without energy, you will be like sick. And being sick and weak, you cannot achieve anything in your life. So how we can cultivate the vital energy? The most important ways, two important ways, is to use our physical body. So our physical body should not be passive. Our physical body should be active, a kind of training. Of course, the people who were living in the past in nature, they didn't need to do some exercises or go to the gym because they were living in nature. So they didn't also need to take care of their nutrition, to make diet, because they didn't have a lot of food. Anyway, they were collectors and hunters, everything was natural. They were living by default a healthy lifestyle. But as we live today, we have to take care of this, because living in the Western society, we have to take care also of the physical body and exercise a bit, so that you feel fit and you feel full of energy, and also to take care of your nutrition, which is the other way to have good, so that you feel, no matter what you eat, that after eating you have a lot of energy and more energy than you had before when you were hungry, and to feel that you don't need to spend actually energy to digest the amount of food that you put in your belly. So the right result should be after eating that you have a lot of energy and you are more energetic. So this kind of right nutrition, which is alive, full of energy, and the right amount of exercise to be fit and to be in a good fitness and good state, energetic state, gives us vital energy that is very necessary if we want to achieve anything in our life. It is like a base. A fourth way to transform in a shamanic way your life is to connect what you want to achieve, this transformation, with your creative part. It is necessary to understand that we need to connect the effort and the energy that we will put for our transformation in our life to arrive from where we are to where we want with a creative process, with our creativity, because if not, then it will be more like an effort and a struggle to change our life. And the downside of this is that it is not sustainable for a long time. So there are many people who struggle to change their life, but they cannot maintain this effort for a long time because it is more like a must. They have to do certain things in order to help themselves, and it becomes like a struggle for them. So you need to connect your transformation, to put it as a part of a creative process. You need generally to see your evolutionary process in a creative way, to become happy, excited, and fired up for what you want to do in your life, how you want to change, so that the necessary efforts that you will need to do are also part of this creative process. The energy of creativity, it's a very big fuel that we need if we want really to sustain our effort for a longer period of time. Otherwise, our efforts are going to be short-lived. And the last but not least at all, to connect yourself to the goal that you want to achieve and transform your life, is to connect with what the shamans say, the spirit. The spirit generally is this power which is bigger than us, and we need to always be connected with a power bigger than us, because it is the biggest truth in life that whatever we want to achieve, our own personal power is never enough to achieve the biggest dreams of our life. So I'm standing now also in front of a very beautiful church here in Deva. I discovered it right now. It's very beautiful. There's very nice lights. And I think it's not accidental that I'm passing in front of the church, who represents something bigger than us. Yes, it's what people call from all over the world God, or the divine power, or the spirit. The shamans call it the spirit. This big power of life that has created everything, that it's beyond everything. Always you need to connect your efforts for transformation with this bigger purpose in life, because this will help you actually to sustain yourself in the moments of difficulties, and also this will inspire you in the deepest way possible. If we would be only based on our personal powers, it is very limited. This is why from the past, from thousands of years, people discovered that there is this bigger power in the life, and people believed in this. They didn't know how to give it form, so they called it with different names. But the truth is that buildings like this that you see are dedicated to this power, which has no form, has no name, but it is called with different names, and that it permeates everything and is the reason for our existence. This power exactly keeps everything connected. So always ask this power for a blessing, for a permission, for guidance, if you want to achieve true transformation that will last. So this is what I want to tell you in this video. If you want to transform your life in a shamanic way, use these 5 tips, these 5 teachings, these 5 ways, and put them in action. First, develop your sensitivity, your ability to sense your environment. Second, disconnect from the past. Third, develop your vital power. Fourth, develop your creativity and connect what you want to do with creative forces. And fifth, dedicate yourself and your path to something bigger than you. So this is what I want to tell you, and from the freezing Deva, I wish you the best. I will talk to you all in the next video. If you want to practice this more, if you want to delve and understand these 5 aspects more and go very deep in them, I will put a link in the description in the video for the 2.5 weeks very big trip we do to Peru in the summer, in which we are going to practice and delve in these teachings specifically. So click the link, and if you are ready for a very big transformation, if you are ready to go from one place to the other in your life and come back in 2 weeks a different completely person and change all your destiny, this trip is the biggest thing that I can propose to you through our school. Take care and see you in the next video. Bye bye.